a system here that functions as a sorting machine. It sorts balls, specifically green plastic balls and metal balls. When balls are fed into the machine here, they enter the magazine in a random order. When the system sorts them, metal balls are ejected to this container and plastic balls are sorted into this other container. So it's a classical sorting system used in automation technology. The first component is in this area here. It's the indexing drive. It performs a single indexing motion and transfers that motion to the rest of the machine. Then we pass on this motion to the drive unit here. This reversing gear is responsible for changing the rotation of direction for correct sorting. It works using a bevel gear setup. I'll quickly demonstrate by switching like this or back again. We achieve left or right rotation of the gear. I'll show you an empty movement so you can see the change of positions. If we go back again to the drive unit, it's cleverly designed for pneumatic operation, because we need an idle stroke of this slider. An intelligent clutch system is implemented in the heart of the mechanism. I'll show you this one in detail. We have a clutch here. When pink aligns with blue, the clutch is engaged and torque is transmitted. The machine performs a working stroke. Then it disengages automatically for the return stroke, necessary for the linear pneumatic cylinder. The gear rotates but the clutch remains stationary. Then we re-engage and can perform the next working stroke. Then we can turn to the actual sorting unit, which is the area in there. All the equipment before that was only necessary to organize the direction of rotation in order to initiate a rotational movement. In the first place, at the top we have a magazine where the balls come in. We have a capacitive sensor which detects the plastic and the steel balls, and we have an inductive sensor which detects the steel balls. So if both sensors detect something, it's a steel ball and the plan ejects it on the left side. If only the capacitive sensor detects something, it's a plastic ball which will be ejected on the right side. At last there's a control unit. That's this part, which is used for the control signals so that the corresponding machine elements move correctly. Let's run the machine now. To do this, I have to switch on the compressed air and fill the magazine. You can see that the control system indicates that I don't have any balls yet. When I refill the balls, you can see that the control system recognizes the balls. And now we have to give the whole thing a start signal. The mechanism starts moving. And now you can see the actual sorting process. The steel balls are ejected on the right side and the plastic balls to the left. You can see the reversing gear that initiates the direction of rotations. Here we have the drive for the sorting units, and of course the drive carriage at the rear that initiates the actual movements. Now the magazine is empty and you can see the control system reporting this. The display turns red. When I add more balls, the process the process starts again from the beginning. Of course, we also need to be able to stop a system like this, and for this purpose we have a control panel here. I simply press stop and then we can interrupt the whole process and the machine stops. As far as my part in introducing you to the sorting plant goes, this is where I'll say goodbye.